So there's a particular niche of cycling gear that is not well served, and it's those people who really like to bike around but aren't necessarily doing sports at that time. Sure, you can get cycling shoes for, racing, mountain biking, but what about just, getting around the city? I'm constantly on the lookout for a new pair of shoes that are both walkable and clipless compatible. Yes, I know it's a niche. Why don't I just wear regular shoes? I don't like to. Introducing the Adidas Velosambas. These are kind of stylish Adidas runners, which are clipless compatible. And these shoes are pretty light. They have a fair amount of stiffness, but not too stiff to make them uncomfortable to walk. My problems with these shoes are I have a little bit above average width in terms of my foot width. Pretty narrow, as you can see. They have like a very narrow profile, which just seems to be something that companies that make cycling shoes tend to want to make them really narrow for some reason. And that's fine for like racing shoes, I guess. Not so much for around the town comfortable shoes. That being said, these are pretty good. These are advertised as vegan leather. I wish they'd just say plastic. These shoes are made of plastic. I haven't been able to really assess the breathability of them. I also don't like the front of these is like a fake suede, while they're white in this particular case, and that fake suede just picks up dirt. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty dirty on there. So how do they perform on the bike? Well, you're not going to be doing, epic centuries on these shoes. The thing that makes them somewhat comfortable to walk in, the slightly flexible midsole, is not going to give you a particularly robust platform. The other thing is make sure sizing is important. If they don't fit you well, you're going to get heel lift. Not only is that going to chafe your heel, but it's also going to prematurely wear down the shoes. And these aren't cheap shoes, so you want to make sure that they fit well. So overall, would I recommend these shoes? Yeah, they're okay. If you have a narrow foot, these would be fantastic. They size a bit large. I'm normally a 9.5, 10, and these 10s are unfortunately a bit too big for me, but now they're mine, so that's fine because my foot is a bit wide anyways, like I said, so having the slightly larger shoe works for me. But if you're normally a 10, I would, and have a narrow foot, I would go down to 9.5. Adidas here, at least in Canada, has a very good online return system. So you get the shoes, you don't like them, you exchange them for a different size. It's very easy. And with that, that is the Adidas Velosamba. I give it an okay review. Your mileage may vary. Peace out.